Like, demon. Hey, I'm not. Chill. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another story time. Be sure to join me on my journey and subscribe today. Follow me on Instagram, The Fearless Butterfly 01, Facebook, The Fearless Butterfly, Twitter, Fearless B01. No, I do not have Snapchat. I'm going to share with you guys my days in the dark and the honest, brutal truth about me wanting to commit suicide. If you are going through depression, or if you know anyone going through depression, do not be afraid to tell someone. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Life is precious. No one should ever have to go through such heartbreaking news. You matter. Your life matters. The early stages of my depression began when I was diagnosed with gastroparesis. As time went on, I shut more and more people out. I went completely hiatus on social media. Then I moved on to shutting my friends out. Then I moved on to shutting my family out. To live does not mean you're alive. I wasn't here spiritually. I wasn't here emotionally. I wasn't here mentally. The only thing that I was here for was my physical being, my physical body. I was just an extra body. Like, I just wasn't here. Like, my mind was somewhere else. I was lost. My spirit, soul, it was gone. My nausea was so bad. When I did try to talk, I would just vomit. Only way to prevent that from happening was not to talk. So I just didn't talk. I would sleep all day. The only time that I would wake up was to vomit. And when I did try to brush my teeth after vomiting, when I went to like put the toothbrush towards my mouth or tongue, vomit would just come out. So I would vomit and I wouldn't even bother brushing my teeth, because that's how bad my situation was. I couldn't do anything, and that continued over time. It got worse and worse and worse. Even if somebody looked at me too long, I would vomit. Like, I was tired. I was just like, when is it going to stop? I like cried so much. Like, you just making ugly faces and just cry with like no water coming down or nothing. Like, that was me. Like, I did like the ugly cry every day. There was no relief at all, just frequent hunger pains. I almost went a whole year without eating a solid meal. Like, even before being diagnosed with gastroparesis, I had lost my appetite. So I wasn't eating much before then. And then not being able to eat after being diagnosed, it was just like, bruh, when I'm gonna eat again? Like, I was hungry. Like, I had knots and knots in my stomach. I didn't use the bathroom for like almost like a whole year. I didn't move my bowels for a long time, like a long time. After being introduced to morphine, that became my new outlet. It was an escape for me. I felt numb to what was going on. I felt ease. I was actually happy when I got a dose every few hours. Several months had gone by, and then the doctors broke the news to me and said they're going to discontinue to give me morphine, and I was just like, you gonna do what? You gonna stop what? Nah, you bugging. I'm like, I need something to stop this pain, to escape reality, because what's going on right now is not it. Like, can you not understand that I'm hungry? I am in pain. I kept hearing doctors say and people say, you're gonna get better, it's gonna pass by, you're gonna get through it, you're gonna be okay. I'm like, how, Sway? How? I'm like, look at me. I'm 85 freaking pounds. When I looked inside of the mirror, I broke down. I was completely disgusted with my appearance. I was just like a bobblehead walking around. I was 85 pounds. I went from weighing 170 pounds to weighing 85 pounds in a matter of months. It wasn't more than 6 months. It happened between 3 and 4 months. I hit 85 pounds. I would have like follow-up appointments with my doctors, and they would weigh me on the scale. The most weight I would gain was maybe like 1 ounce or 2 ounces. Every time I looked at that scale and seen 2 digits, my heart broke more and more and more. No matter what I did or didn't do, I just ended up back in the hospital, back in ICU with more hunger pains, more vomiting than I did previously. And it weighed me down. Like, it just weighed me down. The only thing in my mind was negativity. And I'm just like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I hate this life. I hate what is happening to me. After losing my eyesight, that is when I hit rock bottom. My first thought was to end my life. I would say a few weeks before like losing my eyesight, I was able to Google painless ways to commit suicide. I thought about drinking bleach. I thought about drinking disinfectants. I just thought about swallowing a whole bunch of pills and bleach at the same time. Just anything to end it. Just anything to stop it. I didn't care for life. Nothing was working for me. I kept questioning God, and that is where I went wrong. One day, I was completely out of it. Like, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I walked into the kitchen. I grabbed a knife. I walked into my mother's room, and I held the knife to my stomach, and I just told her, Mom, can't take this anymore. I want this out of me. Why is this happening to me? Just fix me. I just need the pain to stop. Sleep one day, and I literally woke up, and I didn't stop vomiting. Everything happened so fast, and before I knew it, I was shriveled up. I wasn't me. I didn't know who I was, and I was hurt. I was broken. I just wanted the old me back. I wanted this me that I am right now. I wanted this. I had 2 options: to end my life or stick it out and wait for a miracle to happen. I had asked one of my friends at the time, what would happen to me if I go through with committing suicide? She told me I would still be miserable, I would still be in pain, and my body wouldn't be at rest. I would be a spirit wandering around, and I would not get the chance to visit my Father in heaven. I'm like, dang, so like there's no win situation. So I'm like, I'm here alive, miserable, I kill myself, I'm still gonna be miserable in pain. There was no win-win. To think about it, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth putting my mom through that? Is it going to be worth putting my family through that? Is it going to be worth putting my friends through that? Not being able to see my dad in heaven, that would have tore my soul inside out. Like when I lost him, I lost my whole life. I'm at peace with his passing now, but that took a while. I wasn't happy. I was a lost soul, and that's when I really went crazy with the drinking and smoking and popping pills when I lost him, and I did not whatsoever take care of my diabetes. I did not at all, because all I wanted was my father to be here with me. I felt like there was no winning for me. I felt everything was against me. I felt life was against me. I felt like a loser. I felt worthless. And I would just, I needed to be here spiritually. I needed to be here mentally. And I needed to be here emotionally. I would just go dazed. I would just sleep. I would just be in the dark. I would literally sleep all day, not even watch TV. Nothing in me to like say, oh, hey, mom, I'm going to forget everything that's going on and I'm just going to live my life and be happy. There was nothing. No matter how hard I tried to be positive, I was trying. There was not 1 inch of positivity in me. I felt bad just being the negative, miserable Molly all the time. I noticed people didn't want to be around me. Everyone goes through depression and no one asks for help and no one takes it serious when you say you're gonna hurt yourself or you want to commit suicide. My mom seen it. She told the doctors and they put me on medication. I was on Xanax. I did not like the way it made me feel. Like I was hallucinating. I did not like it at all. It was one day that I was home and I was on it. Mom said I had went outside because I told her someone was outside knocking on the door. And I went upstairs and I opened the door for them. And she asked me, who was it? I'm like, the person's not there, but they're knocking on the door. Like I was hallucinating. I was delusional. Another medicine I was on, I forget the name, but it was like an orange or a yellow pill. Words were slurring. I was sleeping all the time with that. And I didn't have no freedom. When I was in the hospital, they had to make me wear like a green gown. So doctors, nurses, and whoever else can know that I'm on suicide watch. I couldn't use the bathroom by myself. I couldn't eat by myself. I couldn't take a shower by myself. I had a one-on-one and she had to be there with me all the time. Even though my mom stayed in the hospital with me and she slept in the room with me, that did not matter. And they wouldn't discharge me from the hospital until I was cleared by a psych. I had to be cleared before leaving the hospital. And once I was cleared from leaving the hospital, my mother slept next to me every day. She was with me. Even when I tried to use the bathroom, she was there. I tried to, when I didn't have enough strength to shower myself, so my mom would bathe me. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. And I just had to change everything around me. I had to change my life. I had to change my thinking. And that's when the journey began. Hit rock bottom and I was at my lowest. When I had to accept the new life, and then it's not fully up there yet, but it's slowly started to come up. It's just like I had to learn to walk again. I had to learn to talk again. I had to learn to take showers by myself without passing out. There was a lot I had to learn. There was a lot I had to get used to with living with gastroparesis. I am at peace with my conditions now. I am happy with my conditions now. As I said before, and as I will always say, I do not regret any of my wrongdoing. If you feel the need to hurt yourself, speak up, ask for help. You can feel free to email me at lwhite@thefearlessbutterfly.org. I am here, or you can reach out to me on my Instagram, The Fearless Butterfly 0101, not 0101. And that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in to my story time on my depression. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Fearless Butterfly. See you guys in the next video. Like, comment, share. Bye. Ooh.